do you feel, in speaking to this next generation that you just spoke of, do you feel any obligation to talk to them, perhaps instruct them about the fact that there has always been a social contract among Americans from one generation to another to help those who need help the most?
Yeah, but not through government. The best way you can help people is have freedom and free markets, incentives, production, sound money. So my goal in my program is the most humanitarian. You're insinuating that there's a socialism type or welfareism that is promised one generation to the next. That's not in the Constitution. That's sort of a century concoction of welfare transfer, through force of government. But if you care about people, you have to endorse sound money, personal liberty, incentives to get ahead, peace and trade. These are the things that will take care of people. And we have accepted this sort of social contract you talk about for the last 100 years. And look at where we are. Look at what's happened in the last 20 years. Look at what's happened since the year 2000. Look at what's happened in the last 5 years. It's downhill. So what do we get? For education for kids, they're graduating, they have more debt, no education, and no jobs. That's what your social contract is giving you.
A bit of a personal question then. Are you on Social Security? Do you get Social Security checks?
I do.
Well, you just told younger generations that they should wean themselves off this social contract.
That is true.
But you haven't done it yourself.
The Social Security, just like I said that I would preserve the Social Security the best I can, but we want to get off. But this is one program we were supposed to be paying into an insurance program.
I understand that.
Yeah, so it's different.
Don't you think you could have set a good example for the future generations? I mean, I'm not saying you're not the wealthiest man in Congress, I know that, but you have enough means to take care of yourself in retirement. Shouldn't you have provided an example?
You know that you...
Not to be all sanctimonious about it, but I just want to...
You're not being sanctimonious, you're just being a little sanctimonious.
A little bit, but I'm just curious. Couldn't you have set an example?
No, I think that I think the programs are so designed, just as I use the post office too. I use government highways. I do that too. I use the banks. I use the Federal Reserve System. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you can't work to remove this. In the same way, on Social Security, I am trying to make a transition. Yeah. If I were 20 years old and offered that chance, I'd jump at it. And the young people jump at it because they know that this is not solvent. Yeah. So I personally don't see any consistency in that because we were supposed to have money there, and we had this, contract. This is not like signing stamp. This is signing up to get. I still pay Social Security. I pay more into it than I get out.
Oh,